Hey everyone, welcome to a new tier list video for Old School RuneScape. This one I've worked on today, so actually I've been working on this for a few weeks in the background when I've had the chance, but this one I've actually created this tier list, and it's a OSRS wealthy item tier list. So you can see I've done all the top items I can think of, and I've added some other ones in there too, just for a bit of fun. And S to noob tier. So let's get started. So we got third age druidic robe set, and this is including the cape as well. So I'll just also say with the classing of this, it's how wealthy the items are, so pretty self-explanatory. Nothing really else, like yeah, it could look cool or whatever, but pretty much the price and value of it. So this one is an S tier wealthy item in OSRS. If you have this, you're a pretty wealthy player. So yeah, first S tier. Third age longsword, still in the GE tracker. You can look this one up, so it hasn't gone over max cash stack yet, I don't think. So third age longsword, I'll probably give it an A tier. Third age plate skirt, I'd give it about a D tier. It's not a, I don't think it's 100 mil, but it's a newer item, that's for sure. Here's the one, third age felling axe. I would actually put this ahead of the druidic set. I think it's one of the coolest third age items now, and obviously it has with the new woodcutting system, this can be used a two-handed axe for that. So with the way the energy thing works with forestry, and this item is obviously very rare and well over max cash stack. I think it's, last I checked, was about 3.5 bill. Third age amulet, I'd probably give this like a C tier. It's probably like, it's one of the most expensive amulets, I believe, and it's about like 150-ish mil. Third age axe, this is one hand axe. I'd give it ahead of the third age druidic. It's actually more expensive as well, because to make the third age felling axe, you actually have to destroy this item. So technically, price-wise, it'd be ahead. So yeah, I'll actually put it ahead of third age felling axe in terms of the second most expensive item in game. Third age bow, I believe it's more expensive than the third age longsword. I would give it a highest A tier. Third age cloak, I think it's pretty expensive. I'd probably give it at the moment like a high C tier. Third age druidic staff, I think it's about 1 bill, 1.2 bill now, so I'd probably have it around here. Third age mage, I'd probably put this high C tier. It is pretty expensive out of the third age sets. It's definitely not the most expensive. So the most expensive ones are third age melee, which I'd put a high B tier. I think it's nearly worth a bill. I think it's like 800, 900 mil maybe. Third age pickaxe, goes without saying, the highest S tier item. This item, if you have this, you either got it from a clue scroll or you're a very wealthy player. But this is definitely one of the most expensive items in the game by a mile. Third age range, I'd probably give D tier. It's probably like, it's obviously one of the shittest third age sets in terms of the value, but it does look alright. But yeah, I'd probably have it about D tier. Third age wand, probably have like a B tier in terms of the price. Amulet of Eternal Glory I'd have as a D tier item for the price. Full Ancestral, probably looking at a high C tier for that. Ancient God Sword, low D tier. Arcane Spirit Shield, I'd probably have about yeah, probably about there. Probably for the third age cloak right up to Armadillo crossbow. We have it around here. So 3rd age plate skirt. Armadillo Godsword used to be worth a lot of money back in the day, like 2007, but I'd have it as a noob item now. It's about 14 mil, I think. Armadillo set. There we go. Probably go for high D tier for the Armadillo set. Dragon is a C tier set for its value. I think takes into equation the plate body, plate legs, and the dragon kite shield, which is quite expensive. I think it'd be probably around there, maybe. Banner's Godsword's gone down in price. We'll put it above our Armadillo. I think it's about 20 mil. Bandai set, I'd probably put in noob as well. It's one of those ones that's crashed a little bit, but it still keeps its value, I suppose, but not compared to the Armadillo set. Bellator ring, I think, is one of the cheapest rings. I'll probably put it like about here, like low D tier. Latest Seldor, we have around here. Both are same thing. I'd probably put it ahead of actually the Arcane. Crystal Crown. This one is a bit of a different one because you can't buy it in the GE, but it's a cash sink and it's 250 mil you have to spend to get this. So I'd actually put, if you've actually wasted money, you're either an idiot, or if you have enough money to spend with leftover for you know, useful items, I'd probably put this like a low B tier item. But it's pretty cool, you can change the colours of it too. Dragon Claws. I'd probably put these as a D tier. I'd actually have them like high D tier, because they can like go pretty expensive. Dragon Full Helm, same thing, it's about a D tier. Dragon Hunter Crossbow, I'd probably put this like probably about here, head of 3rd age range in the Armadillo Crossbow. Dragon Warhammer is unfortunately a noob item in value now, it's about 20 mil. I'd probably, yeah, it's the same sort of thing as the Bandos Godsword too, with the effect it has, but there's a lot more useful spec weapons now, DPS, so I think, yeah, that's pretty fair. Elysian is easily a B tier item. I'd put it ahead of the 3rd age one. Well, actually in price it's not, so I'd put it about there, but yeah, it can rise generally based on like you know, merching, but not only that, also the updates. Eldritch Nightmare Staff, this used to be worth a lot. It's one of the most second expensive in the Nightmare Orbs. I'd probably, it's about 300 or so mil. So I'd probably put it behind 3rd age Mage. Eldamore used to be a noob item, but it's now worth 100 mil. So I'd definitely put this up with the Dragon Claws in value, because it's still dropped through raids as well. Raids 1, Champions 0. Grazi Rapier, sorry. I was going to give it a noob tier, but I feel like it's a low D tier. I'll put it ahead of the Ancient Godsword. Harmonized Nightmare Orb Staff is ahead of the Eldritch Nightmare Staff. It's the highest value, so put that there. Inquisitors, I think, is around Dragon set, so I put it here. It's a C tier. Inquisitor's Mace is like about 300 mil. I'll probably put this around here, somewhere around here. Justice Sheer Armor is definitely noob set. I'm gonna get a high for its high noob tier because of its value, but it's yeah, not very expensive anymore. Kodai Wand, about 100-ish mil. Probably, probably give it a high D tier. Actually, no, I'd probably give it a very low C tier. Magnus ring, this one is the second most expensive ring. If you can afford this ring, you're definitely burning money. I'd probably give it about a low C tier. Missouri set is definitely up there. I'd probably put it with behind Ancestral in terms of the set price. Probably a C tier. Pegasian boots, definitely in the noob tier for price. Same with Prims, same with Rangers. Sanguesti stuff's about 80 mil now. Very good stuff though, but it's just definitely in the high D tier in terms of like wealthy equipment. Saturated hard is definitely, it's an upgrade from the imbued, and it's, if you have the Kodai wand or Magus ring, Ancestral, you're going to want saturated, so I'm going to put it in the C tier because it's around it's around about 120 mil. What else do we have? We have the Scythe, so this has definitely gone up in price before the updates and all the weapons changing with those big updates. I probably would have given the price point about a high C tier, maybe like a low B, but it's definitely like a C tier, A tier now. I think it's ahead of the Druidic stuff actually. Sorry, God Sword. Definitely a noob item now. Like when I say noob again, I don't mean like the use of it, I just mean the price point. So it's probably a high noob item. Spectral, probably, I don't know, it seems to range, so when it goes up, I'd put it at probably like a low D tier. Look at that. Sorry packs, 300-ish mil, 400 mil it seems to go around, so I'd probably put this probably about here, ahead of these ones, the orbs. Full Torva is definitely a highest B tier armor, because the whole set's about a bill. It's up there with the Third Age. I think Third Age will end up pricing it out a bit. Tonalizix of Ralos, this is a 100 mil item. Probably the highest D tier item you can get, I reckon. Tumken's Shadow is the lowest out of the top tier weapons, like the T-Bow, Scythe, and Tumken's Shadow, I think, in the pricing. So I'd put it around here in A tier. Twisted Bow is 1.7 bill at the moment. It's definitely the most expensive high tier item you can use in the game that's really useful. So it's sort of always kept its value like that, but it's very expensive now. It used to be like just over a bill or like 1.3 billish, but it's now 400 mil plus. So it's definitely never going to reach probably these item prices, but it's definitely like middle of the pack A. Altar Ring is the most expensive ring. I'm going to give this probably just behind Ancestral. If you can afford this, so it's probably more likely like a B tier in terms of like a ring price, but for overall what we're doing here with this price guide, I'll probably put it yeah, behind Ancestral. Venator Bow is about 78 mil. Again, it's a very useful item. Probably change them around. 78 mil-ish. It used to be much cheaper. It was about 30-40 mil when I used to camp Musper at the start, but yeah, it's gone up a lot because there's a lot more use, especially with the Colosseum thing. Venator Ring, I don't know how useful this thing is. Like, people tell me it's not very useful, but the price definitely hints at, because it's probably the third most expensive ring out of the four. Virtus is that sort of set, I feel. It's like it's definitely like a C tier set. I'd probably put it around with just ahead of the Kodai, so it's sort of in that set there. Voidwake 100 mil. Probably put that sort of around here. It's definitely a C tier. Great PvP weapon as well. Volatile Nightmare stuff is about 90 mil. It's the cheapest out of the Nightmares. staffs with the orb. Zarat Van Braces, definitely C tier in the price, very expensive for just glove slot. Probably think it's around here. I might have Magus Ring wrong as well, but it's around here. Zarat Crossbow is super expensive, about 400 mil. Think it's just behind the Soul Reap Axe maybe. I'll probably put it about here. And Zamorak Godsword's definitely a noob tier weapon. I think it's gone up though. I think it's about 30ish mil. So it'd be behind Bando set. Actually, now that I think about it, these should be that one highest. There we go. No, that's right. That's about right. Yeah, so there you go. There's my wealthy item tier list. Again, it's not of the usefulness of the items. I just wanted to make this top 100 it's based on, but not all the items in the top 100. And I've added like the Crystal Crown and you know, obviously I've called these as staffs, but you could just have it as the orb as well, but sort of just gave it its own flavour. So yeah, built this thing in Canva. Took a little time to do it, to put it together, but I'd be keen if anyone wants to use this. Just see what it's called. I think it's called Wealthy Items, OSRS Wealthy Items tier list. So if you type that in your tier maker, it should come up, and I'd be keen if you do use this, let me know what you think. But yeah, we have for the S tier, the main ones, which a lot of players that have these items or know of them or want them would know. 3rd Age Pickaxe, 3rd Age Axe, 3rd Age Felling Axe, and the 3rd Age Druidic set, which is a cape as well. But if we're going off solo items, these two are generally the ones that are the creme de la creme, the 3rd Age Pickaxe and the 3rd Age Axe, which 3rd Age Axe can be made in the 3rd Age Felling Axe. Alright, hope everyone's having a great one. See you next time.